Hi everyone, welcome to Sue's Day. I'm Sue Ann Jafarian, the fat woman driving the novel RV. If you're an RVer or the friend of an RVer, you have probably seen the phrase, home is where you park it. And that's true. I live in my van, so wherever she's parked, that's home. But I've discovered over the years that there are certain campgrounds that feel like home to me. I mean, they really feel like a good fit. And they make me feel good to be there. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. Campgrounds that become home. Now, the first year I was on the road, I was traveling north, south, east, west, hither and yon, all over the place. But after COVID hit and travel was restricted, I learned how much I really enjoyed sitting in a campground and relaxing and getting more writing done and all the other things that come with being still for a short while. And I am talking about a short while for me. I know some people like in the winter to sit still for the entire winter for 3-4 months. That's not my style. Sometimes I go to my family for a month or two, and frankly, at the end of that, I have itchy wheels, which is what I call it when I'm ready to hit the road. I get itchy wheels. But when it comes to campgrounds, I have several around the United States that I love and consider my home. I'm currently in one right now, Davis Bayou Campground, which is in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. I love it here, and I call it my holiday home because I come here every holiday. I always spend part of December in this campground. I have one in North Dakota that I call my summer home, and it's East Totten Trail Campground, which is halfway between Bismarck and Minot. I love it there. And another that is in Texas, in East Texas, called Magnolia Ridge, which is 20 miles west of Jasper and about 40 miles east of Livingston, which is my home base. So whenever I need to go to Livingston for business, I stay at Magnolia Ridge because I love it so much and it feels like home. I'm not exactly sure why these places resonate like that with me, but they do. I can get off the highway and go down the camp road, and the closer I get to the campground, my heart lifts up and I'm much happier. It's just very special. Recently, I found another one that I consider like home, and it's not a National or an Army Corps of Engineers, which are the two campgrounds I prefer. It is in Wetumpka, Alabama, and it is the Fort Toulouse-Jackson Park Campground. It is part of the Fort Toulouse-Jackson Park. It's a small campground. It's rustic. It has electric and water hookups and a decent bathhouse. It's first come, first serve, and I discovered it by accident. My usual Army Corps of Engineer campground near Montgomery was booked, and I stumbled on this one, which is first come, first serve, but they always have some sites available. I stayed there a few days and loved it so much, I went back and spent all of Thanksgiving week there. And I intend to go back there in a few more weeks to do some more research in Montgomery. It is very close to Montgomery. Easy peasy to get into the city from there. Plus, Wetumpka is a charming town, and I really enjoyed my time there. So that's my latest home on the road. Here's the thing. I budget no more than $25 a night for camping. No more. From time to time, I will spend more if there's a meetup at an RV park that charges more, because I want to see my friends. But as a rule, I don't go near RV parks. I find them too expensive. I find them too close together. The site's too close together. I don't need a pool or a jacuzzi or a pickleball court. I just want a nice cozy place, preferably with a water view, where I can just hang out and relax and be quiet and still and rejuvenate. A home. Is that what a home is to us? It's a place where we can come and recharge ourselves. So I stay away from RV parks as a rule. The nice thing about the Army Corps of Engineers and the national parks is if you're of a certain age and you're eligible for the national parks lifetime senior pass, which I have, it's half off. So I like to say, especially when I'm at East Taunton, because the views there are killer, I like to say that I have $1 million view for $15 a night. Even if you don't have the magic senior pass, it's still very reasonable. So those are my homes on the road, and I love them, and I hope to add more to them. There are a lot more campgrounds I've been to that I love and keep as favorites on my campground list. But right now, there are only 4 that I consider home, that when I roll into them, I feel like I've come home. But like I said, I hope to add a few more as I go to that list. So I hope if you're out traveling that you're able to find campgrounds and places that you call home. It's very special to know that you can have a place to go and just be yourself. So anyway, I'm wishing you all happy trails if you're on the road, and a great day if you're not or you are. I hope it's a wonderful day for you. And if you like this channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you next Tuesday.